Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on the concept of the combustion of the planets. So just because guys, at a time when I'm recording this video, lot many planets are already transiting in the Pisces sign and some of the planets are already retrograde. Some of them are going to very soon get combust as well because of the distance from the planet sun. So lot many people have been asking me this question that Nipun, why don't you talk about the combustion of the planets? So guys, this goes without saying that when a planet is combust, that planet does not have much of the energy to manifest results in its complete and in its full dignity. That means you need to do the remedies in order to give more power or empower the energy of that planet. Some people also say this thing that when a planet is combust, the living signification connected with that planet also suffer, or you have to work hard over there. This could be Venus, which represents your relationship with your spouse, in certain cases your fertility, your sexual prowess. When it comes down to Jupiter, your relationship with your children or progeny related matters. So now comes the question that is it like one rule which applies to all the planets, or does it vary when it comes down to checking the strength of the combust planets or judging the output from the combust planets? So guys, what I have generally seen in my research is that we have to first pay attention to that what is the kind of role which sun is playing for your chart. So we know this thing that sun, which has got a rulership over the Leo sign. Now for those people in whose case the Leo energy falls in their 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, which can only happen, Leo will fall in the 12th house for the Virgo natives, Leo will fall in the 8th house for the Capricorn Lagna natives, and Leo will fall in the 6th house for the Pisces Lagna natives. So these people have to be careful. The result will vary of the combustion of a planet for these three rising sign, and comparing it with, let's say for example, for the Aries Lagna. Now for the Aries Lagna, sun has got a rulership over the 5th house, which is one of the most auspicious trine house. Or this could be a case that for the Sagittarius Lagna native as well. In their case, Leo energy falls in their 9th house. So that is what I'm trying to say, that the result will completely vary. Now I will explain it to you with an example, with a few reference chart, which will make you understand what I'm trying to say over here. Because guys, over the course of my professional consulting experience, these are some of the charts and some of the situation which I remember, because I personally monitored and observed these people's lives. So guys, the very first case is with this female. I will just tell you a little bit of the background, then I will show you the planetary alignments. So this lady, she was like, she comes from a very cultured family, Indian family, Hindu family. So like what happened, she was already managing her family life, her profession, her career, children, everything with a very perfect kind of way. But even after that, her in-laws kept on pressing her, and because of that she has to quit her career when she was showing some promising signs of progress in her career front. Now guys, in her case, she is being a Capricorn Lagna, and I remember in her case, sun was conjunct with Saturn and Mercury in her 10th house. Now guys, the very first thing is that sun for the Capricorn Lagna natives, like it has got a rulership over the 8th house. Now it is debilitated in the 10th house. Now guys, you would say this thing that okay, sun is debilitated, but at the same sign Saturn is getting exalted. So this is going to be the debilitation of the, like the Neej Bhang Raj Yoga. It's like the debilitation is getting cancelled of the sun. But even after that guys, why to go very far? This is what the person experienced, and this is what I'm explaining it to you over here. So I mean to say guys, when sun carrying the rulership over the 8th house and the 8th lord combusting the planet Saturn and the Mercury in the 10th house. Now guys, Saturn in her case happened to be her ascendant and the second lord. So that in itself means that sun did not give her ascendant lord that much power. It's just like that, no matter even if Saturn is exalted, but if it is getting combust because of the closeness with the planet sun, so that means it does not have much of the say to rebel. And Mercury in her case happened to be the 9th lord and the 6th lord, and The eighth Lord Sun has combusted these two planets, and that was her ordeal, that was her life story. Now guys, if you will take up the second case, this case I also remember, because in India, like now we do not come across that much of the cases, but coming like by myself, coming from a middle class family, I still remember, like, you know, where all those government employees saving money throughout their life. Like even getting your daughter married is expensive. Indian weddings could be expensive. Over and above that, for a middle class government, federal government employee to save the money to buy a retirement home is also a big thing. And this is a case over where this family, they like did not get the possession of the house for which they put their whole life saving, and it actually gotten into lot many dispute and all. Now that is the latest news I know. By now I do not know whether they have got it back or not. Now in this case, the sole bread earner of the family, this person, he had a Virgo Lagna. Sun in itself has got a rulership over the 12th house. Now Sun is placed in the 4th house, and it is conjunct with Venus and Jupiter over there, and Venus and Jupiter, they both are combust. Now guys, you can freely see over here, like because Jupiter is the lord of the 4th, it is strong over there, but it is combust. And just because Venus, which is the lord of the 9th and the 2nd house, it has also gone into combustion in the 4th house. And Mars in itself in the chart was not very well placed. Mars was placed debilitated in the 11th house, and that was the reason that this person has to face the brunt of the combustion of the planet. Now guys, the third case. Now if you will take up the case of the Aries Lagna. Now guys, we know that for a Aries Lagna, Sun becomes an important planet. The Leo sign falls in the important trine house, in the 5th house. Now the 5th Lord Sun is placed in the 10th house. So we got to know that not only Sun is a good planet for this chart, but it is placed in a house where it is considered as good. It is also getting the directional strength over here in this house as well. Now comes the question that in the 11th house, Mercury and Jupiter are getting combust because of their distance from the planet Sun. Now guys, over here we have to first see that Mercury for this like ascendant is not a very auspicious good planet for this chart. Now Mercury is slightly immune from the combustion of the planet Sun as well. Now Jupiter is also getting combust. So generally, like what has been seen in this chart is that because of the overthinking and because of the concerns of the pride, this person has lost on some of the opportunities. But as you can see that in this chart, the issue of the combustion did not pose much of the problem to the native. So this is what guys I'm trying to tell you, that when it comes down to the combustion, beyond any doubt, a combust planet needs to be given power through consistent remedies, chanting, prayers, wearing a gemstone shall be considered. Now, but when it comes down to the lasting impact of the combustion, it is entirely dependent on that what is the kind of role which Sun is playing for you, which house it is combusting that planet, and in which dignity that planet and Sun is placed, then only you can come to a conclusion. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.